Welcome back to Bricks and Trips. It is 5:30 a.m. and I'm heading on the walk to the brand new opening for Disney Adventure World, World of Frozen. How often do you get the opportunity to go and view a brand new attraction and land opening? I cannot wait to see it all. For those of you that don't know, first off, what rock have you been hiding under? Secondly, Walt Disney Studios at Disneyland Paris is currently undergoing a massive rebrand / retheme to Disney Adventure World. And this basically includes just a refreshing of the signs, but most importantly, the opening of World of Frozen, a brand new land with 2 new attractions and about 5 new eateries. So it's gonna be a massive opening. So the 2 new rides are Frozen Ever After, of course, based on the incredible Frozen movie, and Raiponce Tangled Spin, which is Rapunzel's Tangled Spin. Basically a fancy kind of teacups ride where you get to spin around, but they've got all the lanterns from that scene in Tangled. From everything that I've seen so far with previews online, this looks absolutely fantastic, as you would fully expect with a Disney park, but as is always the case, seeing is very much believing. Anyway, for right now, my fingers are already numb, so I'll see you when I get there. Well, we've got here so early and fast that security is around, but they're not letting me past the World of Disney just yet, let alone the World of Frozen. I can quite confidently say that we have avoided the queues because I have never seen Disneyland Paris as quiet as it is right now. Well, the sun is just starting to come up and it's just turned 7 o'clock here and it's starting to get a little bit busier. So close and yet so far away. Most important moments of the day.
The gates are opening.
I absolutely can't wait. The gates are open and everyone is walking. Definitely walking. Got people walking with their arms open and Disney cast members trying to slow everybody down, but nobody seems to be paying much of attention. I'll let them get past me. At least we'll get in there. I ain't running for nothing. We'll get in there either way, one way or the other. Well, I decided against running and I don't think it was a bad idea, to be honest, because I think I'm only about 10th in this queue, so that's not too bad at all. I've been outside for like 2.5 hours at this point. I am absolutely frozen to the core, which I suppose is kind of appropriate given what we're doing today. We're going in, the park's open, it is 8 o'clock on the dot. They weren't going to disappoint anyone this morning, were they? And here we go, we're officially in the park. We are most definitely not running because that is not allowed at Disney Adventure World, at least not right now anyway. They've got the new sign. Well, it's not really a new sign. It still says Walt Disney Studios on the front of it. But I think that is having a big unveiling a little bit later on today. I did think that they might be opening some of the side entrances today, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be doing it. They clearly want to showcase world premiere at its finest. I did think that the queuing situation would be slightly better managed, given that this is a Disney park, but I think the order of the day is just crack on and hope for the best. I've never seen so many cameras and DJIs and just gimbals absolutely everywhere. It seems like every other person in the queue has got some kind of camera today.
Breathe, start the day right, and then go back down there and pretend I have my life together. Hi! How long have you been there? Because I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was having a private moment, you know, quiet, recharging. Definitely not vlogging. I would invite you up here, but pretty sure we'd exceed the maximum capacity in like 4 seconds. All right, I should go. All right, everyone, enjoy your day. And if anyone asks, I was never here. But if you happen to film in the next 10 seconds, I won't be mad about it. This is the cool part. Oh no.
And from that we're heading straight on in. Oh my goodness.
Apparently we're not heading straight on in, everyone's just rushing for the doors instead.
This is
We are pretty close though.
This is dangerous.
No pushing now everyone, please behave. I know I've already said it, but I'm not going to be one of the ones to run. It's not going to stop me power walking, let's say. They didn't think to possibly like open the doors first though, so everybody just like crushed right up against them, which wasn't particularly great, but it is what it is. It's a Disneyland park opening, everyone's a little bit excited. And we haven't lost too much ground to the people in front of us. We're about row 6 now instead of row 4, but it could be much worse. And I'd much rather be here than back there. And here we go again. Oh my goodness, everyone is actually running this time. I don't think the cast or crew are going to be very happy with this at all. There's going to be a few bumps along the way here, I think, today. And I can just see the top of Arendelle poking out. We're a little bit further back again now, but it doesn't matter. We will get in there today, I'm absolutely certain of it. So after we've had Spider-Man unveiling the new Disney Adventure World sign, we've got a show just in front of the new Disney Adventure World gates. One awesome thing they're doing first, they've got a bunch of Make-A-Wish kids heading down the avenue first. I think that is a phenomenal thing for Disney to be doing. Thankfully, it does open up a little bit once you're through the main gates. It's a much wider sort of boulevard leading up to Arendelle. There's cast members lining the street on both sides, cheering. You got some Green Army men over there. How are you doing? And Buzz. And I've actually found a little bit of breathing room as well. I think that's the first time I've been able to actually have some space to myself for about the last 2 hours. And we've got the real Avengers, apparently. And of course, Flynn and Rapunzel right in front of Raiponce Tangled Spin. That ride looks great. I'm sure that we're going to have a proper close-up look at it a little bit later on today. But of course, the main event is Arendelle and the stunning mountain, which you might just be able to make out. And then we're back to the crush again. And that's my first look at Arendelle across the lake. It looks absolutely incredible. And actually going to be guiding us to the left-hand side of the lake. And this is where the new Lion King land, of course, is going to be launching in maybe 2030. They're only just starting the groundworks for that at the moment. There really are so many people here. I think this is the busiest place I've ever been to in my entire life. And I can only see the front, maybe 1% of it. And here is the first look at Arendelle close up. We are just going through into the main gates now. And up ahead I can see the entrance for the ride Frozen Ever After. We are definitely going to be getting on that first. I'm not one to run, but if I don't, I'm going to get lost with this crowd and I'm going to get crushed, and I refuse to let that happen. I've made it. Oh my goodness. We're almost certainly going to be within the first maybe 10 or 15 boats. And here is the first look inside the Frozen Ever After queue line. Thankfully everyone's slowed down just a little bit now. We are currently on a 5-minute queue time for Frozen Ever After. I promise you that is not going to last today. You always forget how much effort Disney goes through to get all these tiny little details in to every nook and cranny of a queue line to make it so much more of an experience rather than just a castle pen. And of course we have got Elsa herself here today as well. I've never experienced anything quite like this, and honestly I don't think I ever will again. Westleton pickled beets, I love that. It is so great to experience this without the queue line being absolutely rammed full of people. Of course, we definitely weren't going to be the first ones in here today. I was not going to run for that, but at my guess, we're probably in the first 300 or 400 people. It's Okens Cloakens. That's fantastic. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. And I hadn't taken a chance to have a look at the lanterns up above as well. Those are so beautifully decorated. And you might just be able to see the little bit of snow that's just on the edges of the rooftop as well. It's a really nice little addition here And that's something Disney always does so, so well. It's the little additions, the tiny stuff that you would think nobody would ever notice. And it looks like he's stuck in the sauna over there. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh dear, poor him. Now, just based on the number of people that are in front of us, I'm assuming that this is the last big room before the actual boarding area for the ride. I just can't wait to see the rest of it now. I'm just having a quick check on the Disneyland Paris app right now, and the entry for World of Frozen is currently 90 minutes, and the queue for this is 65 already. Raiponce Tangled Spin, not quite as popular just yet, but I think if everybody did exactly what I did, they booted it over here, and they'll probably go back and see that a little bit later on. So this is just actually the preload station rather than the exit, just the inside of the windows. Good to know though, so I think this must be only a few feet away from the ride, really. These banners are absolutely stunning, just showing a few scenes from the movie actually. Not sure about that one with the waterfall, unless that's Frozen 2. Lovely bit of lore for the ride. So apparently this is set after the events of the original Frozen. So this is part of a royal reception inside the Ice Palace. And here is the actual boarding/loading area. Everywhere really does look incredible in here. Much like Pirates of the Caribbean, you do have to choose one lane or the other. So I'm going left side today. Not that I think it makes much of a difference. And apparently your picture will be taken during your boat tour. I don't know whether I'll buy mine or not. I probably should, it's opening day. We are right here. It is only 9:25 and we're going to go our first ride on Frozen Ever After. And we are on. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be incredible.
Come on, let's go and play.
Tell us the story again, please.
C'est par une journée comme celle-ci qu'Anna a sauvé sa sœur par un geste d'amour. Sa sœur qui a déjà...
Hey, vous goûtez au balai de glace? That's chaud.
I'm just heading out of the exit now, and let me tell you, those have some of the most incredible animatronics I have ever seen in my entire life. Obviously, it's Disney, you expect the absolute best, but that was so much better than I even anticipated it would be. And here's just a little bit of the exit. I'm hoping, expecting that we're going to go straight into a shop, likely the Arendelle Boutique, according to that anyway. Apparently we're not allowed into the Arendelle Boutique. We have to go straight out of the ride, which is to be expected. I mean, it is so busy in here. Oh my goodness, I've just seen the queue. I don't know if you can see that for the exit of Frozen Ever After, but the queue is throughout the entirety of this park from what I can see. That experience was honestly one of the most fantastic ride experiences I've ever had. Certainly for a water ride, it was just unbelievable. But as an experience all the way through, the queue line was absolutely stunning. Obviously, if you're queuing outside for this morning, it is not going to be as fun as once you're in there. It's a little bit warmer in there, mind as well. But what more can I say about it? It's a fantastic indoor water ride with forward sections, backward sections, front-facing drops, reverse drops as well, and some of the most incredible music composition all the way through there. Frozen is a movie known for its stunning musical score, and it does not disappoint at all. And I can just spot the entry queue now. My guess of 3 hours was not too bad at all. It is currently on a 200-minute queue for main entry, and if you're a single rider like me today, you're still going to be waiting an hour and 40 minutes. Disney has this incredible way of making brand new things look like they've just been here forever and ever, and Arendelle is no different. Of course, it's got all the sort of cartoonish pops of colour like you would see in the actual movie, but just to stand here and look at it, it looks like it was built to be here. It is 5 to 10 and I am still yet to eat though this morning, so it probably would be a sensible decision to go and get something from somewhere. I'm going to have to try and find some of the new food stalls, I think, just to go and get something. And we're just going to take a quick look at the Nordic Crown's Tavern, one of the brand new restaurants in Arendelle itself, in the world of Frozen. It looks like it's got a pretty good menu on there. And welcome in to the brand new Nordic Crown's Tavern. It's absolutely stunning in here as well. I think I'm going to run out of superlatives today. Everything here is phenomenal. This is actually quite changed up from the normal Disney dining experience, as they've actually got these self-service machines, more akin to what you'd see in a McDonald's than the Disney normally. But it does look like it's going to make things a little bit more simple than having to queue through individual people where you got like left-right system. It looks like the machines are set to be in French, English or Spanish as standard. I'm not sure if there's any other languages that they would be able to enable on there. And interestingly, they've only got half of the restaurants open at the moment. They seem to be leaving this area just through those windows over there a little bit quieter for now. So let's take a look at the new kiosk dining experience. We're definitely going to dine in today, and I'm definitely going to have to pay. So let's see what they've got going. You know what, I need a hot chocolate. It is definitely on my agenda for now. Looks like they've only got the hot drinks, cold drinks and desserts at the moment. I definitely don't need any cold drinks, but there they are if you're interested. And desserts, a winter muffin, snowy beignets, yogurt with a fruit layer, fruit bag, sweet flavoured drink, I'm assuming that's a yogurt, and organic apple puree. I think that we're going to go with, I mean, if we're coming, we may as well try some stuff, am I right? Honestly, €12 for 2 sets of cakes and hot chocolate is not bad. I would probably pay about that in Starbucks or somewhere similar. And they've actually got these machines which are double-sided. I didn't realise from the first half. They're just using the front-facing ones at the moment, but they do have them to reverse the machines as well. And once you have paid and got your receipt, you'll get an order number and a counter, and then you need to head to your specified counter so you can pick up your food as soon as it's ready. Here's something quite interesting. So I was expecting to get an actual hot chocolate, but just judging from some other people's orders, it does look as though you don't actually get your hot drink here. You get a token that you can then use at a vending machine in the next room, which seems a little bit odd, but I do suppose it gets away from having to carry hot drinks along trays whilst you're looking for a table, so probably a good idea in the long run. It does of course lead to the problem of, do I just keep the token because it's really cool and it's Disney? I kind of wish I'd just ordered 2 hot chocolates now, but I definitely didn't need to. Such a cute little tray of goodies. So I've got the muffin, the beignets, a free packet of chocolate mini M&Ms, and of course the token for the hot chocolate. That's not quite as cool as I thought it was going to be in person. I thought it might just be a little bit more Frozen-ified, but yeah, maybe I won't go get that other hot chocolate. We've got the coffee cup though, that was pretty nice. Managed to get a seat right at the back of all of the restaurants as well. It's not too busy in here, which is quite nice. I did think it was going to be a little bit more hectic this morning. I did decide to sacrifice my token because I am in desperate need of a hot chocolate right about now. So apparently for the beignets Inish, I'm assuming they're basically snow beignets, €3.50 and you get 2. These better be pretty good. I mean, they're exactly what you expect a beignet to be. They're just like little donut holes covered in, I was going to say white chocolate, but it's more like candy white chocolate. More sort of like an icing / white chocolate mix. They're quite nice. They're very fresh, obviously. A little bit on the small side, but they're very sweet, so maybe 2 would be enough. but you can just see how wonderfully airy and soft they are on the inside. They are some really, really good beignets. And of course, beignets should go very well with the hot chocolate. That sure is a vending machine hot chocolate. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't exactly expecting the earth when I saw that it was going to come from a vending machine, but it's good, it's hot, it's chocolate. And of course, finally, we have got the muffin, which I believe is a blueberry muffin, looking at the pictures on the screen. Now this is much better value, €4.20, so a little bit more expensive than the beignets, but you do get a whole adult-sized muffin for that. Let's have a look on the inside. Oh, that is a good-looking muffin. On its own, the blueberry muffin is really, really good, but with the crumble topping on top, that is really nice. If you're here, make sure you pick that up. If you're making a choice between the beignets and the muffin, get the muffin. It's better value, it's better tasting. I think this is one of the better sweet treats I've eaten at a Disney park, certainly since we've been here this time round. I think I'm going to save the mini M&Ms for later. I might need those when I'm queuing for something else, probably. Well, I knew we were going to have to do some queuing today, but we're now queuing to go and have a look inside the Arendelle Boutique, one of the brand new shopping experiences that you can go and see. And we'll just have a quick look at the exterior. Little wooden box, toy soldiers, a horse, not a Lego horse though, and of course the Elsa and Anna dolls at the back. And we're finally in. I think I actually queued for this shop longer than I queued for Frozen Ever After this morning, which is absolute insanity. But let's just take a quick look at some of the items they've got in here. Like these mugs, that's a nice big hefty mug that is. I really like that. I probably wouldn't use it, I don't drink an awful lot of hot drinks, but it's a nice mug. Obviously they've got Christmas tree ornaments because it is a snowy kind of theme as Frozen. It's a good job my wife isn't in here though, because otherwise I think she might be picking up a €150 Frozen mantelpiece clock. Okay, this is the best thing I've seen so far. The Frozen Castle snow globe. This looks beautiful. And at only €60, that's not a bad addition at all. We've done about 20% of the shop and I've already mentally spent about €300. Bracelets, scrunchies, metal hair clips, scarves, of course the mandatory Mickey ears, and quite a nice looking bag actually. And I think we finally made our way into the clothing section with hoodies, t-shirts, different t-shirts, of course more Mickey ears. These are the collection World of Frozen ones. Apparently these are limited to 4 per person. And at €45 a pop, who's buying 4 of them? The kids' Olaf hoodies. Now those are quite special. Again, €42. We are in a theme park, we are at Disney, I have to keep reminding myself. Oh, we can breathe a little bit easier on this side though, with some character plush key rings, another couple of shirts. Oh, I quite like the knitted Olaf, that's quite a nice one down here. And a big Olaf bag as well. Moving on from there, we've also got a t-shirt for the Snowflower Festival. So this is the celebration in Arendelle that you can see over on the lake. That show was really good. It was difficult to see because there's obviously a lot of people here today, but well worth it to watch. And then we've got loads and loads of dolls. But I really like this scene up above from sort of the Royal Palace of Arendelle. This is a really nice one, and I kind of wish that those 3 figures were just purchasable. Those would be quite nice on a Christmas display somewhere. And then everything else that you'd expect. So of course the full dressing up kit, so the dresses, the hairs, the tiaras, for both Elsa and for Anna of course. Those are some pretty sparkly looking shoes though, I dread to think how much those ones are. €25 apparently, so actually not too bad, about as much as I would probably expect to spend on a pair of shoes, regardless of whether they were frozen or not. And then we get to my least favourite, plastic toys, the sparkly stuff. This is a talking Olaf shoulder plush though, not really plush, plastic. There we go, got it on a display. Apparently he speaks in English and in French as well. And they have got some paper notepad accessories as well. So they've got a couple of notepads. They've got this sort of like laminated newspaper from the opening of Arendelle as well for the celebration. That's quite nice. Oh, actually, it's like a paper on a piece of card. They were giving these away earlier for people who were entering, but I think we got in a little bit before they started giving those away. Right, we've got around most of the shop now. There's just one more corner to have a quick look at. We've already seen those bags. Those do look really nice though, but I, again, dread to think how much they are. I may as well go and have a look whilst I'm here. 90 euros, so actually not too bad. It's only quite a small bag, but it's a very nice quality. And there you've got some more kids' clothes over this side. So you've got a sort of cross-stitch Olaf and Sven, which says so much fun. That'd be a lovely Christmas jumper, as with this one as well. Another Olaf and Sven one. They're a popular bunch, aren't they? Along with a Frozen Elsa and Anna jumper in pink, which is quite nice to see something in pink rather than just in the blue that you normally see. And then the last thing is a poncho in the corner with lovely snowflake detailing all the way over it, and an Elsa and Anna stitching into it as well, which is a really cool addition. If you are looking for somewhere else to shop that isn't the main Arendelle Boutique, you have also got Fjord View, the other shop in Arendelle. Not quite sure everything this one's got to provide in there, but it's probably just an extension of the things that are already available in the main Arendelle Boutique. That is something that they've got in there that they don't have in the other Arendelle shop though. They've got a build your own minifigure collection in a jar, which is a very strange addition. I think this is also the only place where you can buy the Rock Troll Runa as well. So if you're after one of those, you have got to come to this shop. So ride ops have not been perfect today. The Frozen Ever After ride has been down for a little while. It's now back open, but it's still on 150 minutes. That is down from 240 minutes a little earlier on. But bear in mind, you do still have to queue at the entry to the world of Frozen to actually be able to access Arendelle in its entirety. This is the first time that I've actually been able to take in the Royal Castle of Arendelle. It's where you would go and meet Anna and Elsa if you've got one of the character meet and greets booked in at the Rencontre Royale. And when we're talking meet and greets, there are a handful of experiences across the park as well, with meeting the Rock Troll. Of course, these are random experiences throughout the day. These aren't timed, so just bear in mind if you want to see them, you're going to have to hang around a little bit. There is no guarantee that you are going to see a rock troll on your visit unless you're buying one. I mean, I really have not stopped yet today, and I wish I had done. I mean, obviously this is opening day, you're meant to be absolutely crazy busy, but just take a moment to soak in the views, and there is so much going on at this park now. Now that this is Disney Adventure World, the park is going to be open as long as the main Disneyland park, and that of course means that this park will also have a nighttime show, but rather than the fireworks that you get over at the main Disneyland castle, over this lake you get what is supposedly an absolutely stunning drone show, one of the most complicated and intricate that Disney has ever put together. And just to give you a little bit of context as to how big Arendelle is, this is the entirety of it in what you can see in this shot. So it's not the biggest of areas that I've ever seen at a Disney park, if I'm being totally honest. It pales in comparison to the likes of Universal Studios with their Harry Potter land. But obviously every single detail has something interesting going on. And if you look at it in the even bigger picture than that, obviously this is a relatively good sized land. And over on this side you've got the old Toy Story land over here, where you can just about see the top of RC Racer behind one of the new dining halls. And obviously these look tiny in comparison now that we're all the way over to the other side of the park. You've got Tower of Terror, the Avengers Campus, and what is going to be the next massive addition, which is the Lion King log flume water ride that's going to be coming hopefully in the next few years. And as part of the opening day celebrations, they've also got a release from the Arendelle Daily Press outlining some of the wonderful things that you can do across the festivities. Not that I can read anything on this side because it's French. Thankfully it is dual-sided, so we've got French on one side and of course English on the other. So I'm assuming this is an opening day exclusive press release. I wonder if there'll be a different one tomorrow. Somehow I doubt it. But that is us done for the opening of World of Frozen today. Whilst I kind of want to stay around here all day and get on Frozen Ever After again, obviously with the recent closure, it's only temporary closed, but I don't know how long that's going to be, and I'm not going to spend my entire holiday waiting to see if that ride reopens, and hopefully obviously once the opening day jitters and the opening day crowds have come and gone, that it should be a little bit more manageable day to day, because actually queue times across the rest of the 2 Disney parks have not been too bad at all, but just here specifically in World of Frozen has been fairly crazy. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you want more content, theme parks, Lego or Disney, there's going to be loads of stuff coming your way, so make sure you've hit that like button, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and of course we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.